Hello again, everybody. I'm Scott Casper, and it's time to take a look at the news and features from USA Wrestling, the national governing body of our sport. We kick it off this week at the Olympic Training Center in Colorado Springs. The U.S. Greco-Roman World Team is holding their very first training camp of the summer. It's being led by national coach Matt Lindland and a number of other top Greco coaches. They're all helping to prepare Team USA for the Championships of the World that'll take place in Tashkent, Uzbekistan this September. USA Wrestling's Craig Sesker and Richard Emmel were there. Heavyweight Robbie Smith placed fifth at the World Championships last year, and Shirley will be looking for his first world medal this September.
We have a lot of heavyweights here for me to pick from, so that's nice. We went pretty intense yesterday. Me and Andy have been working already for a week, so you know this is no different. Just we were doing one-a-days, and now we're doing two-a-days. So it's good. I'm excited. It's just leading up to the big one, you know, and I can't wait for that. That's what I'm excited for.
Spencer Mangle also finished fifth at the 2013 Worlds and has been on every U.S. World and Olympic team since 2008.
I took a little time off, spent a little time in Florida, and then went home to St. Louis, and then came back and got back to work. Instead of preparing for the American opponents, now to be preparing for the international opponents. I know, you know, the top 10 or so guys in the world in my weight class, and just preparing to wrestle those guys come Worlds.
165-pound star Andy Bisic is having a great 2014 year and will look to carry that momentum into Uzbekistan for his third appearance at the World Championship.
I feel great. You know, it's great to make the team again. I feel like I need to just keep focusing on what my strengths are. Keep pushing the pace on the feet, have strong parterre offense and defense, and you know, just wrestle whatever position I'm in at that time.
Talented 216-pounder Kaylor Williams made his second world team and has very high expectations.
Well, Matt, he's trying to make things all different. He's trying to make things new and fresh and exciting, and he's a hard worker. He has the experience, and I think he's a great coach. It's nice to see, you know, our coaches being from the Greco scene, you know, past Olympians and having a lot of experience in the sport prior to, rather as opposed to being a freestyler or a folk style college guy. This guy knows Greco.
Another repeat world team member, Jordan Holm at 187, excited for the challenges that wait ahead.
It's fun being out here. I like bringing a team together, and we're talking about team unity this session, this camp. Lindland's got a good program put together here with Halverson and Coach Ahad and Momir, and they got a good program. I think guys respond really well. It's been tough. I always like the elevation change coming here first couple days, and yeah, it's been good.
Also involved in the training camp, a number of athletes at 156 and 176 pounds. They're going to be trying out for the last two spots on the Greco-Roman World Team that are available. That'll take place during the Phase 2 trials in Fargo later this month. We start with two-time world bronze medalist Justin Lester. He'll be challenging for a spot at 156.
We're heading back to Fargo. We got our national team camp going on right now, and we got all of our guys here. We're training hard. We got the guys going to Pan Ams, so they put together a nice camp both for the Pan Am prep and for the Phase 2 prep. So it's good. I'm just looking forward to getting on the mat there. Hopefully only have 2 matches that I win and get ready for Uzbekistan.
National Greco-Roman coach Matt Lindland gave us his evaluation of the camp and the performance of the athletes.
Oh man, we got so much talent right now at the top, but you know, I've said this before. We need to get more athletes training in Greco, because the guys that are at the top need somebody right behind them, you know, pushing them, trying to challenge them for their spot. That's what's going to keep getting us better. That's what's going to push us to the top of the world.
Stay tuned. We'll be back. You're watching USA Wrestling Weekly.
Has been there. They've been the lifeblood of the sport. It's been a long time, and they've been at the top of the game every year, forever. And I'll tell you what, now that I think about it, maybe that's where I've gotten my inspiration, because you know, I always want to be in the top of my game in wrestling, and I think that's where ASICS is and wants to be as well.
Hi, I'm Wayne Boyd, Director of Operations and Development for Titan Mercury Wrestling Club. The club was founded to help wrestling worldwide, especially at our senior level, of course at the collegiate level and the high school level. But the most important level for Titan Mercury Wrestling Club is the kids level. And these are some of the guys today that will be tomorrow's Olympic champions. Let's hear it, guys.
Titan Mercury!
That's Titan Mercury Wrestling Club, San Marino, California.
Well, the senior athletes aren't the only wrestlers in training at the OTC. This last week, members of the 2014 U.S. FIDA Cadet World Teams in both styles were in the Springs getting ready for the World Championships set for Slovakia, July 15th through the 20th. New Jersey's Mason Manville will compete there in both styles at the FIDA Cadet Worlds. He'll do so at 152 pounds. We talked with him during a Greco-Roman training session.
I kind of hope that I can get better on my feet a little bit. And my bottom defense needs a little bit more work, just because I haven't been on the bottom a lot in the States. So you gotta work on it. You gotta grind on it. That's like bottom defense, like parterre defense is one of the toughest things to drill, because you actually have to go hard on it. So it's annoying, but just gotta do it if I want to win.
Also training in Greco for the Cadet Worlds, Texas star Nick Reenan. He was a Cadet Triple Crown winner just last summer and now competes at 167 pounds.
It's good. It's good to be working with a lot of guys who know Greco and who are experienced in Greco. So I've had good partners in the past, but there's really good partners here too. My Greco past isn't really that good. I didn't even place at Fields last year, so I don't really know. It's going to be new. It's going to be exciting. I like Greco a lot, but it's going to be something different for me. So.
Cadet Greco-Roman team coach Sean Sheldon was an Olympian and world medalist as an athlete, and has coached Greco-Roman athletes at the highest level. Also leading the team, another coach with a strong Greco pedigree, Rob Prebish of Virginia.
Yeah, we have one returning guy going back for the second year, so he has some experience, and we're hoping for him to get a medal. And we have another tough guy. We have a chance, I think, of 2 medals. And right now we're just going through the phase of preparing for the competition, for the World Championships. And a lot of them, it's the first time, so it's going to be a real big experience. But I think they're getting ready, and I think they're looking pretty good.
Yeah, they're working hard in practice. Very spirited group of kids. Great personalities, really willing to put the time in, asking great questions. So this is a great group, and I'm excited to see how they're going to do over there.
Well, the Cadet Freestyle World Team was in training as well. We caught up with 2 of the top talents in attendance. Oklahoma star Dayton Fix, a Cadet Triple Crown winner just last summer. He'll look to bring home a world medal in freestyle at 118 pounds.
I was a freshman last year. I went 34-0. Was the state champ.
Not too bad.
Yeah, 6A. I was the biggest class. And I'm just working on getting better. Win or lose, my record doesn't matter. I'm just working on getting better. Been training to be an Olympic champion.
All right.
That's the goal.
Talented Mark Hall, like Reenan and Fix, was a Cadet Triple Crown winner last year and now seeks a world freestyle medal at 167 pounds.
As the world team member for my position, it's a lot different. I have to be a lot more careful when I get in positions, and it's still the same thing, having to work my butt off and get better in every position I get to. And like I was telling you before, I love it here just because the mountains. It's a beautiful place. I get to bond with a lot of friends and whatnot, so it's really nice.
We head to Madrid, Spain. A group of American wrestlers were in action at the Grand Prix. It was another great showing for Team USA. A group of 14 U.S. women that included several world team members entered the tournament. And when it was over, they took home the championship trophy, finishing ahead of Russia and Sweden in a loaded 18-team field. Leading the way, 2012 world champ and 3-time world medalist Elena Pereskova. She won the gold at 138. She went 3-0 for the day, including a 3-1 win over tough Hanna Johansson of Sweden in the finals. Adding a silver medal was 2-time junior world medalist Victoria Anthony at 105. Anthony won her first 3 bouts, including a 5-1 victory over Valeria Chepsarikova of Russia. She fell in the finals to Iwona Metskawa of Poland, 0-5. 2012 Olympian Kelsey Campbell added another silver to her collection at 128 this time. She opened up with a pair of wins before losing to past world medalist Natalia Goltz of Russia, winning a bronze medal at 105. Two-time world bronze medalist Alyssa Lampe. She beat Nina Hemmer of Germany by tech fall 10-0 in the bronze medal round. 5 U.S. wrestlers placed 5th after losing their bronze medal bouts. Carlene Sloberski at 116, Sarah Hildebrand at 121, two-time world medalist Sally Roberts at 132, Veronica Carlson at 152, and Anastasia Lobsinger at 165. The U.S. had only 1 wrestler in action in men's freestyle. It was high school sensation and 2013 cadet world champ Aaron Pico. He bumped up to the senior level. He dominated 3 opponents, picking up techs over athletes from France and Korea, and then he beat his Iranian opponent 9-1. His only loss came in the championship finale against 2010 world silver medalist Frank Chamizo of Italy. It was a close 2-4 margin. Be on the lookout for Pico. He has a very bright future ahead indeed. Stay tuned. We'll be back. You're watching USA Wrestling Weekly.
Each season, Liberty Mutual's Responsible Sports Community Grant Program awards $65,000 to youth sports organizations and school sports programs that demonstrate their commitment to responsibility in youth sports. Your organization could be one of our 20 winners this season. It's easy. Simply visit responsiblesports.com and click on the Community Grant Program. Administrators register their organization with the program, then reach out to rally parents, coaches, and team supporters to log on and review either the Responsible Sports Parenting or Responsible Coaching Guide. Then complete the quiz and showcase your mastery of the concepts. Every successfully passed quiz is worth a point that you can credit to your favorite youth sports organization or school sports program. Connect with friends, family, and neighbors to rally more support. The teams and schools with the most points at the end of the grant period win. It's that simple. Watch the leaderboard throughout the grant season, then rally more of your supporters to increase your totals. Liberty Mutual is committed to celebrating and championing youth sports and to financially supporting organizations that demonstrate their commitment to responsible sports. Join the movement and start earning points toward your community grant.
We now head to Guelph in Ontario, Canada. It's the annual Canada Cup. A small contingent of U.S. men's freestyle athletes entered the tournament and made a major impact. 2014 U.S. World Team member Tony Ramos took the title at 125. He had 4 straight victories. He dispatched Canada's Dylan Williams 11-0 in the finals in what was his first international event in over 3 years. Past junior world champion Don Bradley, ranked 2nd in the U.S. at heavyweight, also captured gold. He won all 3 of his bouts, including an exciting 10-8 decision over his Canadian counterpart Amar Desi in the finals. The 3rd U.S. gold went to Connor Beebe at 134. He had 2 tech falls and a win by DQ. Placing 3rd at 154, former Northwestern star Jason Welch. He beat Canadian Tyler Rowe of the Brock Wrestling Club by tech fall. That was in the bronze medal round. It was an overall tremendous performance from the American freestylers. Great job, guys. As we went into production this week, the U.S. team was on the ground in Pish, Hungary for the World University Championships. Let's take a look at some of the results from the first day of this important 5-day competition featuring the start of men's freestyle. It was a great day for the USA. They claimed 3 medals in the 4 weights contested. Leading the way at 163, Tyler Caldwell. He had an impressive 3-0 day on his way to a gold medal. He beat opponents from Slovakia and Canada to reach the finals. That's where he edged out Shamil Iman Osmanov of Russia in the gold medal bout. It was a score of 3-2. It was a great showing for Caldwell, who is a four-time NCAA All-American, wrestling for both Oklahoma and Oklahoma State. A silver medal went to former Kent State NCAA champ Dustin Kilgore. Kilgore wrestling at 213 pounds. Kilgore won his first two matches by tech fall against Hungary and Russia, but fell in the finals to two-time junior world bronze medalist Fatih Yasarli of Turkey. Former two-time national champ from Iowa, Matt McDonough, added a bronze medal to the U.S. collection at 125. McDonough went 2-1, scored a 12-2 tech fall over 2014 European junior bronze medalist Petro Belichuk of Ukraine in the bronze medal round. We, of course, will take you through the rest of the event over next week's program. Up next for the freestyle team, it'll be NCAA champ Chris Perry at 189 and Division II national champ Tyrell Fortune at heavyweight. The women's freestyle team is led by three-time junior world medalist Erin Golston at 105, along with college star Julia Salata. She's ranked second in the U.S. on the senior level at 165. Well, the Greco-Roman team will feature past junior world medalist Toby Erickson at 286, U.S. Open champion Kendrick Sanders at 176, and U.S. Open runner-up Patrick Smith at 156 pounds. Man, we have got some teams that are absolutely loaded with talent. Our next stop on our worldwide trip takes us to Katerina, Greece, site of the 2014 Beach World Championships. The U.S. had a team of 6 athletes in the sand. Coming home with a bronze in the unlimited division was Ike Coley of Rome, Georgia. It's severe travel problems getting to Greece, arriving late the night before competition, but he still put on a great show, dominating 2 opponents from Turkey and 1 from Russia to finish first in his pool. In a controversial decision, he was defeated by eventual world champion Vlad Karas of Romania in the semifinals. He did bounce back to score a fall against Leonidas Savas of Greece in the bronze medal round. Coley became the 9th American to win a medal at the Beach World Championships. Also placing for Team USA, Alex Stanley of North Carolina. He placed 5th at 154 pounds. And rounding out the U.S. team, Americans Jason Joyce at 154, Scott Wendell and Jarrett Payne at 176, and Jeff Funicello at 198 pounds. FILA President Nana Lalovic was in attendance there and praised the Greek host for a successful event. Greece dominated the tournament on their home beach, winning the team title on the cadet, junior, and senior levels. Our news from the world of wrestling continues. You're watching USA Wrestling Weekly.
There comes a point in your life that determines who you are, whether you will lead or follow, whether you will fight or give in, whether you will win or lose, and what you will count as your victory.
Well, this week, the National Wrestling Hall of Fame Dan Gable Museum announced the class of 2014 for the Alan and Gloria Rice Greco-Roman Hall of Champs. 4 top American Greco-Roman athletes won't be inducted during the ceremonies that will take place in Minneapolis October 17th. The late Jim Burke was the first American to win a medal at the World Championships in Greco and will be inducted posthumously. He won a world bronze at the 1963 World Championships and went on to become a 1964 Olympian. Jim Rashke placed 3rd at the 1963 World Championships in the heavyweight division, becoming the 2nd American wrestler to win a medal in Greco-Roman at the World Games. He was also a worldwide inter-service wrestling champion for the United States Army in 1965. 2-time Olympian Brad Ragans was a 1979 world bronze medalist. He'll also be inducted. Ragans was 4th at the 1976 Olympics, competing at 220 pounds. And Jim Martinez won a pair of bronze medals at the highest level, placing 3rd at the 84 Olympics and 3rd at the 1985 World Championships, all at 149 pounds. Martinez also made Greco-Roman world teams in 83, 86, and 87. They'll join Steve Frazier, Jeff Blatnick, Mike Hoke, Dennis Hall, Joe Warren, Rulon Gardner, Matt Ghaffari, Dennis Kozlowski, Brandon Paulson, and Matt Linden as members of the Elite Hall. Dave Kirby will be the recipient of the Alan Rice Leadership Award for his contributions to the advancement of the sport. In 2010, Kirby and the Kirby family formed the Jacob Kirby Foundation in memory of his son and created the Jacob Kirby Cup, one of America's premier Greco-Roman competitions. The Martinez family from Minnesota will receive the Legacy Award given to a family that excels in the sport. Levon Emmanuel Martinez had 8 children that attended Osseo High School in Minnesota, including Olympian Jim Martinez. The daughters were wrestling cheerleaders, all 6 boys wrestled, and the parents were also very active in the sport. Congratulations to all of this year's inductees. Well, FILA, the International Federation of our sport, recently approved a series of minor modifications to the official wrestling rulebook. As part of the rule clarifications, no points shall be awarded for a near takedown leg attack. Wrestlers will only be awarded a 2-point takedown after control is established. In freestyle wrestling, the referee cannot signal the start or end of the 30-second activity period if a viable attack is underway. The referee should wait for a pause in the action before stopping the match. Among the competition rules and administration changes include the rest period between matches, which has been reduced from 30 minutes to 20 minutes. Medical exams are now 1 hour and 15 minutes before competition, and a jury of appeal will be given final say in all challenges, and all modifications are immediately enforceable. FILA also published its international rankings for June. This time around, there are only 14 American wrestlers ranked in the top 20 in their respective weights. Remaining at the number 1 spot at 163 is men's freestyler Jordan Burroughs, our Olympic champ and 2-time world champion. 3 other men's freestylers also ranked: Jimmy Kennedy, number 16 at 134 pounds, Travel Delegnev, number 17 at 275, and Clayton Foster, number 18 at 189 pounds. The U.S. had 8 women's freestyle wrestlers in the rankings, led by the number 2 ranked Adeline Gray at 165. Gray dropped from the number 1 spot just last month. The U.S. had 4 women ranked 4th, including Alyssa Lampe at 105, Helen Maroulis at 116, and Elena Paraskova at 138. Now, the other women freestylers ranked include Victoria Anthony, number 7 at 48 kilos, Allie Reagan, number 11 at 58 kilos, Randy Miller, number 12 at 69 kilos, and Jennifer Page. She came in at 18th at 60 kilos. Team USA Greco has 2 internationally ranked athletes, including Andy Bisick, who came in 16th at 165, and Robbie Smith, ranked 19th at 286. Well, it's time for our USA Wrestling Photo of the Week. The pictures are sent in by families and fans from all across the country and are being considered for our photo contests in our USA Wrestler magazine and our Facebook page as well. This week, the picture comes from FILA photographer Martin Gabor with this outstanding pic of international men's freestyle action. He lives in Hungary and has been providing amazing wrestling shots for the world for many years. He helps to promote this great sport through the very lens you're seeing right here. Have your photographs considered for our contest simply by emailing them to Gary Abbott at gabbott@usawrestling.org. Folks, that'll do it for this week's show. From all of us here at USA Wrestling, I'm Scott Casper, and thanks for watching.